Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Actually, we haven't posted videos in the last 2-3 weeks, so many videos as usually. We're a bit busy with our principal jobs, so Durward was busy with his job. I was also traveling, so we didn't really have the time to record everything. So now we're back. We'll try to get back into the usual rhythm, like 2 videos and 2 shorts per week. So let's try to keep it going like this. And in today's episode, we'll be looking at the question, what if? So normally when we practice Aikido techniques in the dojo, we practice some basic forms, sometimes maybe some variations. But if we talk about the variations, there are some basic ones that we practice, there are some usual ones or common ones that we practice. But actually Uke can do a lot of things when we do a technique and not always something that we would expect from him. So what if Uke does something strange or unusual? Let's have a look at it.
Okay, so let's take a look at one particular point of what if. We're going to take a look at Katate Dori Ikkyo. So normally Katate Dori Ikkyo, I'm stepping out, doing my atemi here, and then going into an Ikkyo, either Omote waza or turning and going to Ura waza. So normally we don't really practice looking at a lot of alternatives with what Uke could do, what if Uke does this or that. But in this particular moment, we actually are going to take a look at that. So when we start here, as I move out, if for some reason I'm not really getting a good atemi, I'm not really connecting or whatever, it actually leaves a lot of freedom for my Uke. And my Uke can do quite a different things. So what could my Uke do? Well, my Uke could kick me, particularly, maybe if he has a good, maybe a short distance there. So if we're in that situation and he wants to try to kick me, what would I do? What if? Okay. So in that sense, then, if he's going to kick me, then I want to try to be aware of that and either move and catch his balance. If I'm in that situation as well, here, boom, and he tries to kick, I may have to step back. Okay, and maybe just do a little block here. Okay, so I need to be aware of his whole body. So when I step out, the tendency is to look up here. Okay, and I lose the feeling underneath, and he could step around like that. So when I'm in this position, I really also want to make sure that I connect in. Okay, so if I don't do that, and he has a what if, and he comes around with a kick here, then I can't just move back. So if I move back, he can still hit me, right? So I'm going to have to move in there, and maybe end up with a kokenage. Okay. So these are a couple of ideas. If he's swinging around with the back foot, then I may have to move in somehow, underneath. And if he's coming in with the front foot, then maybe I can still step back here. Okay, so I might be able to step back and do something with it here. Okay, so this is kind of a very simple what if. There are what ifs in almost every situation of techniques, and this is a first look at what that could be. So you can put in your own what if in this particular situation down in the comments below, and maybe we can take a look at that in another video. Thanks for watching.